Hey, what's up, kings and queens? It's Theo.
And it's Say.
I guess I do got limited time to record.
Yeah, I guess so.
Crooked and stuff. I thought it was good, Say.
It was good on my end.
I
couldn't see
scoot
for
over
you.
some, please. Thank you. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough.
I didn't even move.
Well,
okay, you guys, we are back for another...
We are back for another video, y'all. So we're just gonna tell y'all our thoughts and stuff on this Jussie Smollett.
Yes.
Smollett. Y'all know I'm hard with pronouncing
Jussie
these old
Smollett.
bougie ass names and stuff. That's a bougie ass name.
I think it's Creole.
That's bougie.
I like it though.
Like Saison. That's a bougie ass name.
My name is French.
It's what? It's French.
It's French.
Listen at your bougie. Okay, with your bougie looks.
Okay,
Well, anyways,
so
we're gonna talk about it.
Not in my hair. Go ahead.
Anyways, y'all, we're gonna talk about the Jussie Smollett situation. So we wanted.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to give a backstory?
Yes, say go give a backstory, please.
Okay. Let me pull out my newspaper article.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Aren't we talking about like the thing overall, and then about how he possibly was lying?
Okay, so
I figured I'd give a backstory that way for people that don't know what's going on, then they'll know. So on January 29th, he told the police that at 2 a.m., two masked men that he believed to be white had attacked him in Chicago, and he said that they had hurled homophobic and racial slurs at him and put a rope around his neck and poured a chemical substance on him. He says that he went home, and then one of his associates had called the police within 40 minutes to tell them what had happened. And he said that they had like Trump slogans.
Yeah, Trump hats,
Trump
saying
hats,
"Make America Great Again" and all that stuff.
Right.
Throw bleach on his face.
Right.
That's the chemicals.
And then, February 1st, he had released his first public statement. He said that let me start by saying that I'm okay. My body is strong, but my soul is stronger. More importantly, I want to say thank you. The outpouring of love and support from my village has meant more than I will ever be able to truly put into words. So a lot of people were being supportive about him and, putting up how they were there for him and how they, they wish motherfucker would. And I think I remember seeing Mike Epps where he was like, I'm going to be in Chicago. Roll up on me, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then February 2nd, he had appeared and performed at a concert in West Hollywood. And then February 4th, the police say the people of the interest have not been identified. February 11th, the department reacts to phone records that he finally had turned over because I believe he didn't want to turn over the records before. The police had asked Smollett for access to his phone because he had been in conversation with his manager when the incident occurred. And he provided police with redacted records that they say do not meet the burden for a criminal investigation. Then February 13th, two brothers of Nigerian descent were detained by authorities after landing in Chicago on a flight from Nigeria.
Oh, man.
According to CBS Chicago, removing items including an Empire script and two hats they found that in their home.
An Empire script and two hats.
Okay, that's what it said. That's what it said. They raided their home, and that's some of the things they found. And then February 14th, he gave his first interview to Good Morning America, where he was adamant that he was telling the truth. And he was like, how it feels like if I said it was a Muslim or Mexican or someone black, I feel like the doubters would have supported me much more, a lot more. He also said he's convinced that the men in the surveillance images were his attackers because I was there. For me, when that was released, I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. And the Chicago police revealed publicly that at least one of the men detained has appeared as an extra on Empire. Let's see, the department also says they are not yet suspects, blah, blah, blah. February 15th, both of the brothers were released that Friday without being charged. And then February 16th, they said they were seeking to speak to Smollett again. That's mainly the gist of it. So, the police think that homeboy is lying.
Yeah, and a lot of people are against what the police saying because, well, not a lot of people. There are still few people that are against what the police saying. They're on Jussie's side, saying that they don't believe the police because it's the same Chicago police that what's that girl name? I'm sorry for forgetting her name. They the same people that dealt with her murder that
I know it was somebody named Laquan that they had dealt with the murder.
But they was also talking about that
female?
one. They also talking about the one girl that got raped in that hotel that they supposedly didn't have the surveillance, and then the you don't remember that black girl with
the one that was put in like the freezer?
Yeah, that was in Chicago.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah, so they was talking about that too. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, y'all let me know. But they was talking about that too. And there's a whole lot of people on the other side like, Jussie, you lying. Like, obviously you're lying.
And real quick, they got where supposedly he had rehearsed the attack with the Nigerian brothers and is accused of paying them $3,500.
How they know that? Wait, did somebody snitch and say that? That's the only way they would really know, because I doubt they recorded it.
I think they did. I think they snitched. Yes.
Like, brother, you got your people snitching and stuff like that. Like, okay, now, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was lying from the get-go. Mm-hmm. Just from the story, like, you walking down the, you walking down the road 2 o'clock in the morning in Chicago.
The Subway, right?
Yeah,
to get coming from Subway.
I'm saying to get some Subway and all that stuff. Like, I don't know no black person real. Well, there's a few.
What, walking the streets in Chicago at 2 in the morning?
No, to get fucking Subway. Who want a fucking sandwich at 2 o'clock in the morning? Like, really? Like, that's like, especially Jussie. You know, he got money. He can do like Uber, this and that and all that stuff. Yeah. And like, you want to leave for Subway? Like, the thing is, now, where I was wrong is, like, I felt like it was a cover-up because he was probably, like, trying to meet up to get some drugs and stuff. Because, like, I listened to a few podcasts and stuff like that, not dealing with the situation, but they tell old stories and stuff like that. And it seemed like a drug-type story, like...
It just seemed like kind of sketchy.
Yeah, it's like a real sketchy type story and everything like that. So I felt like it was something like that. But he on stage the whole thing and
well, supposedly.
Allegedly. Well, yeah, allegedly. Like, I knew it wasn't like no white people went up to him in Chicago, said, nigga, hey, Empire nigga. Yeah. Let's make America great again. And then put a noose around his head or beat his ass, put a noose around through some.
It was like a letter that was sent like a week or two before that was saying that it was going to like attack him or whatever.
They gave him a little warning. They're like, hands up.
Yeah, like it was.
Like they said it was a letter like a magazine type.
Yeah.
Like the oldies, like the oldies, man. Like for real, bring us back in the day. Like this is a Hollywood type shit for real.
I believed him when it first came out because I didn't want to doubt that something like that would happen to somebody because why would you lie about something like that?
Yeah.
But now it just seems a little sketchy. It just and it's funny, but it's not funny. But a lot of people, like a LA-based civil rights activist, he's saying that he needs to be arrested for lying. And then Al Sharpton is saying that he needs to be held accountable as well. It's just like, why would you lie about something like that? And then it's like, bro, you really putting us back.
That's what I was saying. Like, he's setting us back. Like,
you making us look bad.
Like, you really like, and I hate it that like, it's some of the people that got like a bunch of following and stuff is still backing this shit up as if he's telling the truth and stuff. Cause it's like, it make it seem like black people is crying wolf and shit like that. Like, not that. I mean, you get what I mean?
I do, yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, it ain't like we supposed, like, I don't feel like we should prove ourselves to white people or any other race and stuff like that. But like, you don't just fucking like make up a whole story that's like a race-based story and shit like that that can start like a war, not a race war, but you get what I mean?
Yeah, and like homophobic stuff. Like I feel like this is putting back the LGBT community as well if this isn't true.
Yeah,
because it's just like now people aren't gonna believe somebody is saying like, hey, somebody's saying homophobic slurs towards me and they're trying to attack me. People are going to be more doubtful.
Yeah, because like I believe, like obviously that shit happened. Like, like I'm behind the LGBTQ community. Cause they had added queer in there too.
Oh really?
I think that's what. Unless it's Queen, I don't know. I'm sorry, but they got Q in there too, and they don't know. Up. I mean, I back them, and it's not like but I back the right stuff. Like, if you're in the right, you're in the right. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. Yeah. Like, that's how it is. Like, I feel they pain because, like, from, like, black... Damn, guys. Like, for me being, like, a black man growing up and everything like that, like, you feel, like, the different stuff that be going on and everything.
You can see it, too.
Like, for real. So, like, I'm not stupid. I know it goes on. Like, I'm not going to be, like, negative towards that situation. Yeah. But if I know you're lying... or if I have a feeling that you're lying, I want to at least ask questions. Mm-hmm. And I'm not just going to be like 100% behind you until like I figure out the truth. But that don't mean I'm going to bash it.
And wasn't he like defensive during his Good Morning America? Hey,
y'all about to be put up.
Oh yeah, y'all definitely gotta get put up. Oh my god, y'all don't get pets. Anyway, so I feel like he was offensive. But it's like, you know, if you were telling the truth and somebody's asking you questions where it seemed like they thought you were lying, then I could see why you would be defensive. But at the same time, it doesn't help that a lot of stuff is coming out where it just looks like he's lying. And then like that he knows the guys, and now they're saying that he supposedly like paid them, and it's just like, it doesn't really seem like stuff is adding up the way it should be, which is unfortunate.
Fucking up, Jussie.
Yeah, and it's like he probably done ruined his damn career.
Yeah, hey man, shoot, see that damn Empire script shit when they filmed old dude, when they filmed him getting beat as a little kid, Lucius was beating his ass as a little boy. He took that shit to his head. He took that shit to his head and he wanted to make his own story. You went too far, Jussie. You should have wrote fictional and it would have been all right. It would have been all right. You should have said it was staged. At the beginning, you know, don't do all this extra shit. You could have made it to a little play, a Medea play or something. But no, you weren't going to bring it to...
Say a Medea
he could have, but no, he wanted to lie. Like, hey, man, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Don't be crying wolf like this, bro. Like, for real.
And when I tell you, like, everybody has been going in on him.
Yeah.
Like, people have been putting up so many dang memes about it. Like, Boosie or whatever, how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Boosie, like...
He put up another thing.
Yeah, that's the one I was reading before we filmed this.
He said, that dick can make you do some crazy shit. Shake my head, don't blame him. It's powerful, real shit, though. What a side bitch do when you put some good dick on her. She wants the whole world to see her. He's going through a lot. And when people click, they click. He's a star who came out in America. His life is hard as hell. He going through it. Blame the world, not him. Boosie badass. And I said about what I said. And real women know that dick will make you do crazy shit. And y'all motherfuckers know I like women's plural. Homies, what's the craziest shit a bitch did when you gave her good dick and broke her heart? Stories. Wait.
He said, let's have a story time. Let's reflect.
Right, like, wait a minute,
hey,
man.
we might have to make that another video. Hey, what was the question? What's the crazy? Oh, I remember, what you want me to say one real quick?
Go ahead.
I mean, obviously this ain't with you.
Yeah, I was like, go ahead, I don't care.
Somebody had, I used to mess with this girl back in the day, and one of my cousins had gotten through my phone, and he wanted to, like, me and her going through it because of some shit. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, because like she was being all extra and stuff because I was talking to the other girl, this other white girl. It was two white girls. And you know, she was being extra, actually befriended the girl because of me. It became her best friend and shit like that. It called me talking about she hanging with her, stuff like that. But so So my cousin went through my phone and he tells me, I'm gonna text her, blah blah blah, because she was texting talking about sorry and all this stuff. And he tells me, if you really sorry, you will you'll go in the corner and take a picture of you in the corner. And she did it. I mean, that ain't no good.
That's what you get.
That's definitely like a bad story. Like, that would be seen funny right now.
Yeah,
but hey, listen to me falling behind Boosie. Hey man, but hey, that's a story. But what I was gonna say?
You said that's a story.
Hey, but
that is a story.
But before we leave, I wanted to bring up like how, like, you know, I brought up how some of the supporters still following behind Jussie and stuff. Yeah. How old girl from I forgot her name. Old girl from Stable Culture. That with Scotty. Yes, man, Scotty. She's still backing Smollett up and everything like that, backing him up, backing his back. Yeah. But the thing is, like, her reasoning, she was like, do you not feel black pain? Do you not believe black pain? When I know black pain, I believe it. Like, hold on. So you don't even give a fuck. Like, you act like black people don't lie too. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like that story. It's like that thing when black people say, or people say that, oh, black people can't be racist or nobody else can't be racist because the white people is more white people and they dominating the world and all that different shit. Like, that's some bullshit.
Black people racist.
Like, what kind kind of bullshit that shit. Like, you can't, I mean, I don't know what, like, fucking connection I just made with that shit, but you can't just be like, I believe black pain and everything like that. You gotta believe the truth. And I believe black pain, but I believe the truth. And I know what's right and wrong. And I'm not just gonna go with a nigga that's being wrong just because he black. Like, that's stupid. That's stupid. Like, shit. Just let niggas get away with doing anything. I don't give a fuck if the white people doing that shit. We should let them get away with anything, nigga. But, like, what the fuck? That's all you saying. Like, a nigga can kill somebody and cry. You gonna feel that black pain. Like, what? Come on, man. Get out of here. Like, I understand where you coming from, but you being closed-minded. You being closed-minded.
I concur. Dang, Theo, you went off.
Comment, subscribe, let's this video. What time that was? I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta remember to put that clip in that video. Oh yeah, it's about 14 minutes. But yeah, y'all let us know anything else y'all want us to talk about. Y'all let us know what y'all think about Jussie. Do y'all believe him? Do y'all not? Would y'all go out 2 o'clock in the morning for some Subway? Nah, I know drunk people food is not no motherfucker. Now, Subway, what you saying? Like, Subway was good.
Yeah, but if you're in Chicago, bruh, like, you're in Chicago. Like, and I've been to Chicago before.
I mean, I ain't never been. I ain't gonna say, like, all of Chicago dangerous and stuff. I don't know.
I ain't about to be roaming the streets in Chicago at 2 in the morning to get some motherfucking Subway.
But he knows Chicago.
Yeah, but still, like, I remember
I think the Subway was across the street from his house. I don't know.
I don't know, but either way, I remember when we were in the Subway one time, it was this guy that was, like, rude to us, and, like, he was, like, looking real fucking sketch. Like, I mean, no. Like, I'd rather get some fucking pizza.
But it's also a difference because you're female. And,
yeah, I know. But still, I don't know. I don't know. I would have tried to get some other different food.
Like, yeah, like, I don't say eat McDonald's, but drunk people mostly eat like McDonald's, Taco Bell, like all the worst foods for you.
I ain't even seen no McDonald's in Chicago like that.
There wasn't no McDonald's.
I mean,
I know they do,
but got McDonald's, but I ain't really seen.
But that's good, man, because McDonald's is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, but okay,
that shit be good sometimes.
Y'all, like, comment down below, subscribe. Don't forget to
girl don't cook McDonald's good, but
share and let us know if you want us to talk about other topics like this. We're actually having fun with it, which is always a good thing. So, without further ado, we're gonna dip out. We got some more videos to film for you all.
Damn, that video was 17 minutes. Ugh.